Hello, Mr. Hausler here. So this one is test preparation for Chapter 9. We're doing a retake opportunity here on EO 13. So using equations, or find equations for exponential functions. So given the following points, 1, 4, and 324, write an equation as an exponential function, so in this format, that would contain both points. For this actually going to take a lot of work. For this one, I have to create a system of equations using these 2 points. So I'm going to use this point and use that format. 1, 4. So that means my x value is 1, my y value is 4. So that means I'm going to plug in a 4 for y, a and b, and then a 1 for x. So I'm using y equals ab over x. I'm going to then do the same thing with the other coordinate point. 5 is the x value, 324 is the y value, so 324 gets substituted in for y, a and b get written down, and then 5 is the exponent. So now I have a system of equations, and I'm going to go ahead and try to solve this system of equations. I'm going to try to set them both equal to a so I can find out a equals a. So what I'm going to do here is, on this one, I'm going to divide by b over 1 on both sides. And then for this one, I'm going to divide by b over 5 on both sides. My whole purpose of doing that is, over here when I do b over 1 divided by b over 1, that eliminates. So now I can write that as a, because a is the only thing over here, is equal to 4 over b to the first. Same thing would happen with the second equation. b over 5, that's 1, so I got 1 times a, that's a. A is all that's left over here, and that's set equal to 324 over b to the fifth. Okay, so I'm going to use that information to both set equal to a. So therefore I can use the fact that a is equal to a. So this a, I'll substitute here, set it equal to this a. Okay, so now I have a proportion, which means I have 2 equal fractions. I should be able to solve for this now. What I'm going to do is try to figure out what b is, so I can plug b back into the original equation right here. So, solve for b. This is actually b to the first. I'm going to go ahead and leave this b here. This b to the fifth, I'm going to try to undo it. They're dividing by b to the fifth. So I'll multiply by b to the fifth and multiply by b to the fifth. When I do that in my new equation, this should be 4 times b to the fifth over b to the 1. On this side, those guys equal 1, so it's just 1 times 324. So I'm really close to getting the b isolated so I can find the value for b. So right now I got b to the fifth over b to the 1. So that is actually 4. b to the fifth, b over 1 would just be b 5 minus 1 equals 324. Okay? Now I'm going to get that rewritten as 4 over b to the fourth equals 324. Divide both sides by 4 since they're multiplying by 4. So I divide this by 4, divide this by 4. b to the fourth is equal to, oh, what is that divided by 4? Grab a calculator. $81? 81. It's 81. b to the fourth equals 81. So what is b? What multiplied by itself 4 times gets me an 81? Well, I can go ahead and find the fourth root of each side. Fourth root here, fourth root there. That cancels out. That would give me b. 81 to the fourth root, or 81 to the 1/4 power. Those guys are equivalent. Either way, I get a b value of 3. So now I can go here and put 3. So I got y equals a times 3 to the x. Okay, so I'm really close now. Now I'm just one more step away. I have to find a somehow. So erasing all this, except I'm not going to erase this, because this can help me find a. They were both set equal to a, but I'm going to use this one because it has smaller numbers. So that was one of our equations we manipulated before, but that's going to help me find a. B to the first is just a b. We already know that b is 3, so a is equal to 4/3. Okay, so then that's what a is. I can come over here and plug that in as 4/3, and I get y equals 4/3 times 3 raised to the x. I have an equation in exponential form, and that was the end goal. This video might require you to rewind, fast forward a little bit. There are a lot of steps in there. Please come see me if you have any questions.